Why are you following me? You're really making me uncomfortable. Would you please stop following me around? Fine! Dan, I'll do your podcast.
Something on my face. Holy cow, what a fun intro. Thanks, Andi, for putting that together.
You're welcome, Dan.
Oh, man. So this is another episode of COFOH Live Undead. I'm your host, Daniel Crozier, and I am here joined with the wonderfully talented Andi Gudgeon. How are you, Andi?
Hey, great, Dan. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I mentioned to you earlier that when you emailed over that clip, I thought, oh wow, what a great found object or found footage, horror thriller teaser. And then when you turned into the camera and called out my name, I jumped.
I love that.
Oh, it was so much fun. I showed it to my girlfriend, and she got such a great laugh out of it too. It was great.
Well, you had said that I could send a video or send something.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about some things that I'm working on and that I would have sent, but of course they're not ready yet. So I thought, I'm going to do something unique. And then when you told me that, I was like, yes. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. So I just put that together really quick.
No, I greatly appreciate it. It's very much welcomed. You're the only person that's done that so far.
Oh, well, I'm probably the only person that's done your podcast in my pajamas too.
Oh, with this day of Zoom technology, I'm sure a lot of people have done it in their pajamas.
Well, I mentioned I was getting, I was going to get ready. And what should I wear? And it's, 9:00 here on the East Coast. And I get to bed early, I get up really early and I need my beauty sleep. Yeah. And so I was like, I'm going to put on my pajamas.
No, it works. That's awesome.
And wait, before you go any further,
sure.
There's a disclaimer that I really was not bullied into doing this podcast with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I came up with that all on my own. There was no stalking involved.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, it kind of led me to think, it's like, wait, what did I say to her to make her do that? We already got some people chiming in here. So Larry says, hi, Andi. Hi, Daniel.
Oh, hi, Larry. Thanks for joining us.
Larry's awesome. He's a fantastic actor on the West Coast. And then Jim says, this is awesome.
Oh, Jim, thank you for joining in tonight. I appreciate that.
So, Andi, the first question I ask my guests, it's always a loaded question, is okay. Who are you? Where do you come from? How did you get into acting?
Well, I was one of those kids that would be in front of you in the living room, when you came to visit, dancing and singing and, basically forcing you to watch me do something. And so then as I got a little bit older, I got into just signed up with an agency in Cincinnati, and I did some modeling, some print work, some commercial work, some runway. And then I took the safe route, and I started a company, and I really didn't have a lot in a family, and I really didn't have a lot of time to dedicate to the craft. And so, then later on, when I had more time, because it's always been my first passion, I got back into it. So I jumped in. A lot of people asked me for advice, like, how should I get started? And I jumped in. I did a lot of theater, and
Okay.
I took acting workshop classes. I trained with Kirk Baltz. He was in Reservoir Dogs.
Nice.
And so, he was my coach for a long time. And so I just continued to practice and to learn and to look for new opportunities. And so I just kind of kept building and watching, paying
Yeah.
attention. I'm a real believer in trying to learn as much as I can about all of the roles on set.
Okay.
So that way I can put my best foot forward and help everyone do a great job. So,
Nice.
so just kept building it, and here I
Well, thank you for spending your evening with us. As we were kidding around, off camera. I think we connected over, just me clacking my heels together 3 times, and you were conjured, right?
Yes, here I am.
That's fantastic. So, you mentioned you started a company. Was it a production company, or how did that work?
Well, I started a company 16 years ago, and I still have it today. It's called Apex 360, and we create samples for consumer brands.
Oh, okay.
So so that's located in Northern Kentucky, and it's a fantastic group of folks who work there, and they're a lot of fun and passionate and super, super proud.
Nice.
And so then I decided to start a production company called AG Pictures.
Okay.
And it's a collaboration with some other great friends and colleagues who we have joined together. And there is a core group of us who work together to make movies. So we're fortunate enough as actors and as creatives to now have all of these additional outlets, right, to get your work out there. Back in the day, you needed to, go to LA or New York and starve and pray and beg and hope for an opportunity to get your work out there. Well, today we're fortunate enough that we have Netflix and Prime and YouTube and Instagram and all these other great ways to get work distributed. So I do 2 things. I sometimes work with my team and we make movies.
Cool.
And then sometimes I just look for opportunities and secure roles on my own for others' productions. So
nice. That's awesome. We got a lot more people chiming in here. So Bill says, "Hello, everyone." Hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Bill's actually my sponsor for the show. He's with Alien Donut Films.
We love Bill.
We love Bill. Bill puts up with my shit somehow. Hello, Bill. Vanessa says, "Hey."
Hey, Vanessa. Vanessa Rose. My daughter's Kylie Rose.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Company. Yeah.
Nice. New here from Florida, says Sharon.
Oh, Sharon, hey. The folks up north would like that weather, that Florida weather.
Yeah, most definitely. And then Bill said, well, Bill, Larry's not on the show. Andi and I are. Come on now. So,
He's not sure, I promise.
Yeah, it's not under the, I don't know, Larry might be one of my skins. Who knows? So gross.
Well, there's a lot of pillows here. He might actually be back here somewhere.
Probably so. Larry gets it.
I'll let you know.
With the films that you're working on, I mean, you look at your IMDb, you've got quite a backlog of from action, suspense to drama and romance and comedy. And then you're working towards a new horror anthology, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's super exciting. There is an anthology that's being put together right now, and
Cool.
it's called the United States of Horror Anthology. And
Nice.
basically, there you go. So there's a poster of it.
God,
And
that's cool.
basically, there is going to be a short film submitted from all of the United States, and it's
Nice.
going to be put together in an anthology that is going to debut in Manhattan the week before Halloween, COVID permitting.
Right, right.
And it's also a contest. So there will be someone,
Oh,
one film will be chosen. And I believe, don't hold me to this because it's not my contest, but
right.
that whoever wins will be granted some money to turn their short into a full feature. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's cool.
So, most teams, from what I understand, are just submitting, from one state.
Mhm.
So the rules are that you need to incorporate something about that state into your film.
Right.
So it could be the state bird, it could be the flag, it could be whatever you want it to be, as
Mhm.
long as it kind of applies to that state.
Yeah.
So my team was fortunate enough to secure 2 states because we're extra
Oh,
awesome.
cool. Yeah. Darn tootin'.
Oh, you know what? It's so funny. We did a short called Superhero,
Okay.
and it was based in Minnesota,
Mhm.
and we used Nerd Tootin' in it. So I have to get that link posted somewhere for that short. It's a really really cute short. We haven't distributed it yet, but we will soon.
Nice. Wait,
So
so darn tootin' was like it, the war cry, kind of like the tick has spoon. One can only hope.
it's so good. Oh, that's hilarious. We said everything darn tootin', you're right. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun with that film. I'll tell you what, my
Thanks.
my team is phenomenal. We have the best group. A gentleman, he's amazing talent. Jake Reynolds. He is our cinematographer.
Mhm.
I have a gentleman who's a great director and actor, Raheem Gross.
Cool.
Vaslav Rice is an amazing writer, and he's going to direct one of these films that we're working on.
Nice.
And it's just and Chris Gordy. He's the most recent addition to our team, and he is a phenomenal actor, fantastic guy, and he wrote both of these horror films that we're working on. So, you want me to
No.
tell you about them?
Yes. Well, yeah. So let me throw up because you sent me those posters.
Yeah,
So we've
yeah.
got
So pick one, and
Subject
we'll go with it.
42, right?
Yes. So, Subject 42. That is the film that is going to represent Indiana.
Oh,
And
cool.
I'll give you like a vague synopsis because it is a competition.
Right.
Um, but basically, it's a film around um, I'd call it an experiment,
Okay.
and everybody wants bigger and better and more all of the time, right? Well, it's a good lesson in that bigger and better and more can also lead to bad things, and it's
Yep.
a horror film, so and maybe I don't say that very clearly. I said horror, and people were like, "You're doing a horror film?" I just go
No,
horror.
no, you call
It's like
those porn.
I'm like,
They
I'm
have a
not that
different.
desperate yet. I haven't seen any horror films.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, yeah. I think they're misrepresenting the genre. No,
Yeah,
it's even if you say horror, it's it has nothing to it is its own thing, and then porn is something separate. You
yeah.
gotta be really clear with some of these people because they misconstrue it, and it's just like, oh, so it's like, no, that's an Oliver Stone film.
Well, listen, if I ever get super desperate and hungry,
Yeah.
I'll do the horror anthology of the U.S. and we will get one horror from all of the states.
Excellent. United
Whole
United
new
States of
podcast,
Horrors.
whole new discussion.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be pretty hilarious. You know, it's like, United States of brothels. Who knows?
You know, the sky is limitless.
The scripts write themselves.
They write themselves. You don't even have to have a script.
No, yeah, you just got to have stage direction. That's really all.
Just stage notes. That's all you need.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you just watch Orgasmo from Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and that's all the information you really need.
This was going so well, wasn't it? How long are we in? 16 minutes in.
We're 15 minutes in. We're doing awesome. It's like derailing is what I do.
Me too.
Hey, yeah, if you've got a wall, I'll crash into it.
Right, head on, no brakes. This girl has no brakes.
Yeah. They've gone out a long time ago. You haven't bothered to get them changed out.
No filter, no brakes.
Yeah, keeps it exciting. Yeah. So subject 42.
What were we talking about?
Oh, subject 42. So it sounds like it's kind of a body horror type film too.
It's it has a very small cast. It's just a husband and wife and a little girl. I'm the wife, and the setting is at a farm in Indiana, and it has a little bit of everything. It has a little bit of the little girl needing a friend. Has a little bit of the husband trying to provide for his family. It has the nervous, worried wife that's not really being heard. And then it has this other thing going on, this experiment that ends not so well.
Right.
So we are really excited about that. It's very well written. Again, Chris Gordy is a phenomenal writer, and it flows really well. And I think it's going to turn out really, really good. So that is our Indiana representation. So subject 42.
Oh, cool. And then you've got the poster for this one, Consecrate.
Yeah. So Consecrate, completely different film, completely different state. And we went with a bourbon theme for that.
Oh, okay.
Because we were brainstorming, what is Kentucky? Kentucky is fantastic bourbon and fast horses. So basically, this film is about a group of shareholders for the brand, and they have a special ingredient in their bourbon. And so each new batch that comes out every year is a special tasting ceremony. And there's a lot of, there's a lot of celebration around it, but there's also a lot of sacrifice around it. So, it's really creepy. I looked at the writer like, I love your work, and you are scaring me a little bit that these things came from you.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna have to social distance myself from you.
I'm not gonna look at you the same, yet I really, really appreciate your talents.
Yeah, but I will be always look over your back.
Yeah, I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
Because really, up to this point, I will say this team is fantastic in the fact that once these two are wrapped, those literally will be our 5th and 6th film together. And so in those 6 films, these are the first 2 horror films we have done.
Good enunciation.
Exactly. I really have to work at that.
That's okay. Me too. Yeah.
We have Joan LaFemme's Vacation, which is on Amazon right now.
Cool.
And that is super fun and quirky and just twists and turns. And we dressed one of our guys up like in my panties and and it's a lot. It's really funny. So
Nice.
if you have some time and you're looking for something,
sounds like RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's just a mix. It's funny. It's really good.
Nice.
That's Journal of Femmes Vacation, and then we have Superhero, which I mentioned to you, and that's also a comedy. We and that is again super funny and very lighthearted. And then we did Are You Okay, which is a coming of age, and it focuses on the relationship between three kids and what they are dealing with at home during the pandemic. And it basically sheds light on the fact that, we as adults are like, oh, this is new. And we're so wrapped up sometimes in our own worlds that we forget to look around at how maybe it's affecting the kiddos.
Right.
So it's a unique perspective on their struggles. And you get to see their three unique households kind of and how their relationships help each other out. And you get to see their households in some instances through their Zoom. Okay. So background shots, things like that. So, and it has I love a twist. I really do. I love a twist at the end of films. I love that. Mm-hmm. So, it has a twist.
Cool.
So that's Are You Okay? What am I missing? I'm missing one. Oh, Nevis. Nevis. Nevis is a drama with a twist. It opened again. This one's on Prime. Mm-hmm. You have time, and it is in the very first shot is me naked on a concrete floor bleeding. So in black and white. So if that is of interest to anyone out there,
Andi, I did catch that.
Actually, 7 spelled backwards. So kind of knowing that in the beginning, I think, kind of helps wrap your head around how the film unfolds.
Yeah, I did catch it on Amazon Prime when you and I originally started talking weeks ago. And I thought it was really interesting. Of course, I love things in black and white. Just because of that nostalgia, and it becomes very has that kind of a stoic and regal feel to it. But it seems very kind of introspective, and having this public defender going through an inner dialogue. It seems like you're kind of battling demons.
Yeah.
While trying to work through this day in the court system.
Yeah. It really exactly. You nailed it. Because one of our concerns was this is really deep. And it's definitely not a film that you want to take your time if you just want kind of something quick and easy and mindless to be. Because we all need that and want that sometimes. Like I just want to sit down and just watch something and not think about it. So this film is one that you watch it and you go, what? And then you watch it again, and then you watch it again, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's just really, really deep in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But then of course, then you toward the end you realize what's going on. And so that was really wild, awesome, fun film to make. So our little production team has basically, created 2 comedies, a coming of age, a drama, and now 2 horrors. So we're very diverse, and I'm super proud of that.
That's awesome. You fit in a lot of different pegs. So that's good to be that versatile, I think. Be able to draw on all these different perspectives and as well as genres. God, we keep getting so many. Bill says you guys look fabulous. Thank you, Bill.
It's my fuzzy socks.
It's the socks do it. It's definitely not me. I'm totally
this is for you. Oh, they're tall too.
Custer says, "Hey, Andy."
Yeah. Hi, Custer. How are you? Yay. Oh,
Great
talk about
actor.
a phenomenal actor. He is. I met this gentleman
Mm-hmm.
on the set of Donnybrook. It has Frank Grillo and Jamie Bell in it.
Oh, cool.
We filmed all night long in a field. I literally had on I was a hooker, had on hooker boots. There's a shot of it on my Instagram page.
Okay.
It's like 3 years ago worth. Um, hooker boots, crop top, 30-degree weather in a muddy field all night long.
Yeah.
Literally the kindest, sweetest people. People were dropping heaters down my boots, the little like hand warmers.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got
People
the
like,
that came in really good this weekend, actually.
I mean, everyone was so kind to me on that set, and we were like in it together. So
that's cool.
yeah, and Custer's phenomenal. I did a scene for Bad Boys 3, just
Cool.
a promo scene, but Custer actually filmed on set. So he's an awesome guy and always been such a nice cheerleader. See, he's great.
That he is. That's cool. Bill chimed in again. Yeah, some little star emojis, and loves the title for United States of Horror. So we're definitely looking forward to that, and can't wait to see that. That sounds like a massive undertaking. And with the
Simon Phillips, he's the one that's actually putting this together. So cool. I'm just submitting 2 films. Nice. So he deserves the kudos for that. It should be really cool.
Nice. Is there like a central website or someplace to go for more information on that?
There's a Facebook page. So you can like and follow the Facebook page, and I'm sure that lots of updates will be coming. He has almost, I believe, all except for like maybe 12 or so films submitted already. And ours are coming. We had to delay a little bit because of COVID.
Right.
Timing was bad for the states of Ohio and Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana, because it's the tri-state right there. So ours got delayed a little bit, but yeah,
cool.
It's gonna be good.
Well, I can't wait to see any glimpses of your contributions, stills, and of course a teaser trailer. Hopefully nothing shot on your phone, because
yeah, right.
that's just gonna I'm just gonna be like, okay, is she gonna give another shout out to me, or
you never know. Hey, watch this girl. You don't know. It could come at any minute. Like
Andi, you're also working on a positivity campaign. I've been following you on Instagram, and you've been posting videos on just a number of different topics. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, I just started thinking about how much negativity and is out there right now. And that started, of course, during when COVID and the pandemic picked up, and I sincerely think that a lot of that is fear-based. And so I looked at my following count one day, and I thought, I'm not one of these people that gets on my how many followers do I have today, or I'd like to think of myself as probably one of the most genuine people on Instagram, or out there and in general. And so I started thinking, I could use that platform to do something with it.
Right.
And so I started out just with the very basic introduction, like, this is who I am and this is what I'm going to do. And I'm like, these are my pages. I have 2 Facebook pages. I have a regular Andi Gudgeon, and then I have an Andi Gudgeon actor model.
Right.
And then I have the Instagram page, and which is scrolling at the bottom. And I thought, I'm going to use those pages in my voices to try to do some good out there. So I started with the intro just to say, this is who I am. And I am reaching out to you. I'm not making money off of this. I'm not trying to, I have no agenda, but I've lived some life. I haven't had everything handed to me. I've worked really hard and moved out when I was really young. And I thought, I'm an entrepreneur. I have a business degree. I published a book and I am doing the acting and modeling. And, I'm willing to help someone in ways that I didn't have or that I wish that I would have had when I grew up.
Yeah.
So I started a series, and each post is less than 2 minutes. And it's just each one has a unique spin, maybe something to think about. One is the more you give, the more you get, because I think that if you never give, then you just are not going to feel gratitude and fulfillment inside.
Yeah.
One is having a word of the year, which, a lot of people set goals for the year, like I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to change jobs, or I'm going to, whatever their resolutions are.
Right.
Well, I decided to have a word of the year. So my word is delight. So I'm finding delight in every experience. It could be waiting around and looking down and seeing a leaf or an ant. It could be something extremely small. It could be something really big. So finding delight in things, and then also trying to spread delight. So if I meet someone at the grocery or have an interaction with someone, I want to walk away and have that person say, wow, that person, Andi Gudgeon, she made my life better today in some way. So, there's just lots of different ones. A couple days ago, I did one on love, like loving yourself.
Yeah, self-love.
I don't feel like you can truly love anyone else. So just little tips. I read a lot. I study a lot. I journal. I try to meditate. I try to take care of myself and surround myself with good people and quality. And I'm working out. Oh, did I show you my gun?
Oh, is this the gun show?
Gun show, yeah.
Nice.
Take a good look at it, because tomorrow it could be all downhill.
That's okay. I won't show you mine because it is downhill for me.
I'm trying.
They look great. You look like you're staying fit. You're staying healthy. Positive, mental, PMA, positive mental attitude. So
I like it.
Yeah. So that's from the old punk rock ethos, specifically from, I think, the Washington D.C. area with all the Bad Brains and Fugazi guys, and so I'm an old punk rock kid.
I love it. That's awesome.
So
I'm trying. Somebody the other day was like, "Gosh, you're working out so hard. Who are you mad at?"
Well, that's actually not a bad goal. You focus on that that adversary, whether it's a literal person or something fictitious.
You know what mine was? I said my own self-doubt.
That's a good one. Mine is my shoelaces. I still haven't learned how to tie them correctly. Bill can attest to that. Yeah, Bill showed off his guns. He says yours are nicer.
Well, they're little, but I'm working on it. I feel strong. Like
you are strong
like a bull.
There you go. Yes. Yeah, most definitely. The nice thing too about your videos. So it's like I earlier today, to make sure I was at least semi-conscious for this conversation was I looked up your last post on that, and talking about self-love. It's a good conversation too to start. I think that's what a lot of your videos are, or at least those conversation starters. Like, how can I apply this to my situation in life? And
exactly.
Like you said, like with the fear of living through a pandemic and all the turbulent political atmosphere and stuff too. Depression is such a big thing, and learning how to cope with that in a healthy manner, talking about that and redirecting your your energies, to something maybe more productive for you, hopefully productive for others too. I think that's absolutely brilliant. But it starts with, starting that conversation.
Yeah. Well, and I thought, I say multiple times on these videos, I'm not perfect. I'm not a person who's standing here going, look at me, look at all the things that I've done and accomplished. No, I'm not. I mess up all the time. But guess what? I get back up and I try to figure it out.
Yeah.
And if I figure something out and I think that I can throw it out there and share it and someone else might be helped. I mean, I do get, I tell the people that follow me, I don't love that. Follow me. That's just, it's like your intro video.
Interact with me.
Oh, you're following me.
Yeah.
But I call them leaders because I'm like, if someone is going to look at my page and say, what's this girl about? And click on it and say, I'd like to hear more from her. I consider that a leader because that's someone who wants to listen and learn and have that discussion and maybe self-reflect a little bit. And then as they grow, just like as I grow, then they affect people around them, right?
Right.
So to me, that's a leader. So I'm like, let's just be in this together. I'm like, DM me. If you have a question, I do my best. I answer them all myself. I do my best to get back to people. So, I'm just here to help and, and see what comes of it. And, I ask people, post things, comment, what's your word of the year? Maybe that word resonates with me and I'll start using it some way. Like one time it was quotes. What's your favorite quote? I love quotes. I have a whole Excel spreadsheet that I keep on quotes.
Oh, cool.
Because so many people are smarter than me. Like, I'll use it. Just tell me your favorite quote, right?
Yeah.
So
that's cool. It's I think that's all we can do is help each other out in this weird strange thing we call life. I think I'm best suited for just pointing when things fart. That's about all I'm good for. So yeah, Andi, you being in film and everything, I'd imagine growing up with wanting to perform and everything, as a kid, do you recall what some of your favorite films and even horror movies, if you were allowed to watch?
Oh gosh, no. Horror movies. I told you, I have been, I have been on my own for a long time. I started working when I was way too young. And I was a hustler. I would try to make $1 any way that I could. So I babysat a lot. So growing up, I did not watch scary movies because I spent way too much time alone at night with young children.
Oh, true. I can see that.
Probably only, I think I started babysitting when I was 10.
Oh, geez.
Little babies? I didn't realize when these people left their babies with me. I did a good job.
Right.
But so I did not watch scary movies growing up. The first scary movie that I remember watching, it still scared the crap out of me to this day, was Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, cool. Nice.
One, where they were going through the mall and stuff.
Yeah, with George Romero. Yeah.
I was at a birthday party, and it was I think it was the first boy-girl party that I ever went to that I actually, stayed up probably all night. So I was, turning into a big shot. And they had that movie on, and they played it over and over and over. And to this day, I never want to see that movie again.
Wow.
I was so scared.
Yeah. So even in that crowd at a party, it had that lasting impression.
Oh, still to this day. I just
Nice.
Yeah. I was brave though, because I was trying to be cool, but got scared to death. Now all the zombie stuff is so popular again.
Right.
That damn movie is going to resurface in front of me one of these days. I just know it.
Well, to that to that cause too, it's been remade as well.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw the I don't know if it was like an ad for it or something, and I was like, oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Zack Snyder remake. I think when did that come out? I can't remember. It was maybe 2004, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I will say now that making movies, like for as much as I am a scaredy cat, like I watch like this,
with the eyes like,
or like tell me when it's over. Um, for as much of a scaredy cat, I have made so many horror movies. Like
right.
Not like by my production company group, but being cast.
Yeah.
One of my I was a zombie. I posted that. I had a Facebook memory pop up.
Oh, cool.
I was a zombie. I'm like, what? Isn't this ironic, right? Like Dawn of the Dead. I'm scared to death, and here I am, a zombie. Actually, that is a funny story. The place that we shot was a stinky, like a really old warehouse that's super stinky.
Yeah.
And it had no facilities. And we were there, of course, all day. And I really had to use the restroom. So I went to this gas station.
Yeah.
And I walked in. I was with the producer who had a really nice car and who had a suit on, but I just ran in by myself.
Right.
I said, hey, I just really need to use the restroom. And the guy behind the counter told me they were broken. And I'm like thinking, well, it looks fine to me. And I didn't think about it. And then, because there was no mirrors there either. So I didn't really know what I looked like. So and I mean, the art, it was all spray art, like, makeup. It was really well done.
Nice.
And, so I walked in and then actually behind me, the producer walked in and was like with me. And then they let me in and I could use the restroom. So,
man.
I had to drive home like that, like an hour and a half and hope that I didn't get pulled over or anything. Cause I explain that. So
that's awesome. Do you, what film was that for?
It was for one that never came out.
Oh, shoot.
It was one that was being shot as a pilot, and they were going to try to get some funding for a feature, and it never, and that happens a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of films that I've worked really hard on, and either like a scene gets cut or you just it's never made. There's one that's in post production still. I get hit by a Mack truck. I actually almost got run over by that Mack truck that day.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. So, there sometimes,
Oh, we're glad that you're still here with us and intact.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, really? I'm really going to get hit by this truck today.
Yeah. Man. So, but that one's in post production, is there a title for that one?
It's called All Who Follow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So that one's out there. It'll come out eventually.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of I get killed a lot. So
is that's probably your little add-on to your resume. We'll do death scenes.
We'll be murdered.
What?
There was one post that said, today we run Andi over with the Mack truck. And I was only in filmmaking is that appropriate.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then one of my kiddos was like, Mom, are you getting hit by that truck today? I'm like, yeah, today's the day.
Yeah. Such interesting, lines that kids say the darndest things, don't they?
Really, I have such a fun house and my kids are so much fun. We're like a little gang. So we film stuff together.
Oh, that's fun.
My daughters have been in some of my films. My youngest daughter, she actually there's a movie called Gifts
Okay.
Uh, and it's on YouTube, I think, right now. If you just
Oh,
Google Gifts Gudgeon, I'm sure it will probably come up.
nice.
Um, and the two of us shared a lead, so that was really fun. We filmed a lot of late nights in a soybean field, which is really cool experience. I've never been in a soybean field before, but it's
What's it
really
like?
neat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's it like?
It's like, like when you see a shot and it's a big field and someone can go bloop and they're gone.
Oh, right, right, right,
And
right,
they
right.
go whoop and there they
That
are.
little creepy
That's
head that pops
like
up in
amazing.
the
Yeah.
distance.
You can literally do that. Just have
Yeah.
your heart out.
Oh, that's awesome. So it sounds like that. Yeah, you're really, you make it a family affair. Working, obviously with your kids, but also with your cohorts. With your production company.
Mm-hmm. We really, really do. And that is the secret to the sauce, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, we do this because we love it. We
Right.
spend a lot of time with each other. Sometimes we're up all night.
Yeah.
We collaborate. Sometimes we have differences of opinion, but that's cool and good because, let's hash it out. Let's bring all the angles of possibilities together. We really support each other and have each other's backs. There's not like ego trips or anything like that. It's fun and healthy, and I'm all about the positivity.
Right.
If
Right.
there's drama, I'm 3 miles down the street. I'm
Mm.
not having it. So for me, it's all about surrounding myself with really fun, awesome people, and contributing to their well-being and happiness
Right.
as well. So
Right. But yeah, you've got to, if you're going to do it for the fun of it, it better be a fun project, right?
yeah, if
Yeah.
it's not fun and the people are not fantastic,
Uh-huh.
bye.
Right. Right.
I'm out.
Yeah. You have a little bit of tolerance, but at the same time too, it sounds like you yourself, wear a lot of hats, because I'd imagine, you also serve as a, producer, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So producer, and I do a little bit of everything, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So it
I,
is a collaboration for sure.
Yeah, I'd imagine, like, in those situations, your producer, your den mother, your psychologist, your drill instructor,
Yeah.
because you got to maintain the schedule too.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you need to you know give some warm hugs, and
Right,
sometimes you need to be like, come on, let's roll.
right,
So yeah,
yeah.
but
Hurry up, or I sick the dogs on you.
again, it's not just me though. It's the whole team is what makes it fantastic.
Right.
So everyone is professional and awesome and steps up and does their part, and it's a great collaboration. So
That's fantastic. Andy, where can people, follow you? Yeah, not only you, but your, production team and the projects that you're working on.
well, so right now, as far as the projects that we produce, we try to create a Facebook page for each film. So all of the films are have their own Facebook pages,
Okay.
and they are. So what I do is
Mhm.
on my Instagram page, I
Yeah.
kind of have a formula for it, right? So when I'm either working on something or something gets released, I'll
Hmm.
post it on my page. So
Right.
not only does it make it, that I can share it with everyone, but it also gives me a historical timeline so I can
Oh,
keep track of what I've done. So you can go there. So my Instagram is at the bottom of the screen here, scrolling, and that's also where I post all the positivity videos. And those are typically salt and peppered with some kind of a still from whatever's going on. And then I also have an IMDb page, so you can just Google me basically on IMDb.
cool.
And again, I have the Facebook. I'm going to create a YouTube channel
Okay.
that I'm going to have all of the positivity videos and some ancillary content there that I'm working on. But yeah, those are the best places, and you can look at the movies there, and then look up the Facebook pages.
Excellent, excellent. So it sounds like for starters, Instagram is probably the central source to go, and then IMDb, Facebook to find everything else. So that's great.
I'm pretty much everywhere, and also AndiGudgeon.com.
I know you're everywhere just because of that video that you sent me. Good God.
Maybe you're everywhere.
Maybe I am. Candyman,
Oh,
Candyman, Candyman.
I seriously.
Where's my Jolly Ranchers?
So I really, am thankfully, met you and getting to know you, and
I'm so sorry for you.
I said, hey, I'm a risk taker. I'm like, I'll just put it out there. I'll film a video, positivity video, and put it out there. People are going to be like, I hate you, you suck, go away. Okay, that's fine. Don't watch it. I don't care. Like, I'm just putting it out there for you. I do care, but if it's not your thing and it's not helpful, then don't watch it. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I'm doing your podcast in my pajamas, like, oh well. And so I thought, I'm gonna film this little intro for him and send it to him. I don't know you. I was like, you're gonna be like,
it was a pleasant surprise.
Super cool, and I love it. Or she's a lunatic. But
yeah.
Oh wow, I just send it, and then when I got your text, it just made me laugh.
Oh yeah, no, it was like I said, it was hilarious, and it's just like, Andi, we got to lead with this tonight. This is the top story. So that was absolutely brilliant. I really appreciate you doing that, and as we're winding down, I really appreciate you coming on the show and sharing your craft and all the fun things that that you're doing, and yeah, we can't wait to follow you and check out the United States of Horrors. I think what a fun concept, and anthology films are such a huge thing right now too.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Again, it's the first type of this genre that we have attempted. I'm super happy with the scripts.
Yeah,
we're happy with the cast. We've spent about 4.5 hours the other night doing a read through Zoom, which is great. And so I'm really excited. I think that these are really awesome films, and we're going to start submitting to film festivals.
Good.
So we just submitted Nevis, and I believe one or two other to a film festival in London.
Excellent. London's great.
Yeah, it's there in right now for consideration. Excellent. And so we're just going to keep creating and putting some good content out there, and then I'm just going to personally, keep looking for some fantastic roles and
cool, good,
growing and being positive and rocking this little happy life out.
Excellent. That's awesome. And just before we got a bunch of people that keep chiming in. Good old Bill. He's very dependable.
we like Bill.
And then, Larry was saying, yeah, Art Winkler had a show.
I remember that show.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Andi says the darndest things, like that could be a spinoff. I really do. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, did I just say that?
or did that come out of your kids' mouth? Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Billy, get the soap. I don't know your kids' names.
They watch me half the time. They're like, really, Mom? Really? I'm like, I'm old now and I don't care. I'm like, so that is the difference. I said, someday you'll earn these stripes where you can just like not care as much. We were at Disney over the weekend.
Right.
And my middle child, she wanted socks, and she's like, oh, I forgot to put on socks. She had on like kind of Converse.
Okay.
I'm like, well, I'm hot. I'll give you mine. So I sat down at Universal and took my shoes off and took my socks. The kids were dying.
They're horrified.
we're like on our way to Harry Potter, and and I go, I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
You want my socks? I'll give you my socks. So I literally took them off and handed them to her, and she's like stuffed them in her bag, and I'm like, put the socks on. She's like, I'm not putting these socks on. Like, someday you will.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Parents are always, they're good to embarrass the kids. It's great fun, really.
Yeah. I'm like, I you can't hurt it at this point. I'm like,
right. Sue just chimed in.
Oh, hi, Sue. Yeah, she's so sweet and supportive, and like, oh, so awesome. I appreciate you so much, Sue. I just love people who are fantastic. Like, hi, hey,
Robert says hello.
so sweet. Aw.
I go with both. I'm not sure what he was referring to. I think I jumped on that comment a little late.
Oh my gosh, it could be anything, really.
Right. True.
Oh,
True.
I like him though.
You're not. You're just having
fun. Thank you. See, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Steve. He's a good guy.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah. The nice thing too about horror films is that its audience super passionate and super supportive too.
So passionate, so supportive. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't wait for you to have an event out
right
there. And I told you. Now, listen, I'm a girl in my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So, if you have an event, I'm going to make it out there.
All right, we'll be in contact. So yeah, hopefully this year if we're able to do something, even if it's something small.
Yeah.
Depending on how things are set up here. I mean, there is talk that we might just, kind of scale things down a little bit, to make it safe. Maybe do an outdoor thing. I mean, in September, it's practically summer here.
There you go.
But then maybe 2022, we go full bang. Who knows? We'll see.
There you go. Well, I'm on a day-to-day decision-making basis at this point. So I think most of us are, and we just all do the best we can.
Yeah, me too. It's like, all right, do I have the Raisin Bran, or do I fight that squirrel for that last acorn? Decisions. Andi, thanks so much for coming out and hopping on here with us and in your pajamas. I can't.
Sorry, everybody.
Thanks so much for sharing everything that you do. Can't wait to see all the upcoming stuff. But go ahead, stick around for a few minutes after the show. And to everybody that tuned in, thanks so much, guys. To our sponsors, Alien Donut Films, Bill and Angela, thanks you guys for your support. Thanks to Hellfire Radio for also putting us on your platforms. And then thanks to my producers Stefan Santa Cruz and Amanda Armstrong. Greatly appreciate your support. And then guys, everybody out there, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're well, stay safe, help each other out during these tough times. We love you. Goodbye. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.